What's up, y'all? Coach Jason from Rec Shop Training.
And Jeff from Grizzly Bear Fitness.
How you doing? We're gonna talk about the bench today.
All right. So today we're gonna go over the bench press. The bench press is way more than just a chest and shoulder exercise and requires you using a lot of muscles to stabilize your body on the bench so that it is stable. First thing you want to do when you're setting up for the bench is you want to, once you're laying down, drive your feet into the ground as hard as you can. Your heels can be lifted or your heels can be flat. Either way, it doesn't really matter unless you're competing in the sport of powerlifting, so do whatever's comfortable for you. Jason's going heels lifted here. Next thing you want to do, working your way up the body system, is you want to squeeze the bench with your inner thighs. So at this point, you have your feet driven into the ground, you have your thighs squeezing the bench. Working your way up the chain, you want to squeeze your butt as hard as you can. Then you want to grab the bar, make sure your grip is even on the bar. Then you want to use leverage to pull your body this way and create an arch. The arch does not have to be massive, but it will help to stabilize your body. As you can see, Jason has a pretty good size arch here. I can reach my hand underneath his back. From there, you want to squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. Keep them there, tuck your elbows. You want to take a big breath in. You want to focus on filling both sides of your chest evenly with air, otherwise you're going to feel crooked on the bench. Then you want to prepare for that gut punch. That's going to stabilize both halves of your body through the centerpiece, your core. And then you're going to lift off, let the bar settle over your chest. And that is how you properly set up for the bench press. All right, so to properly execute the bench press, you want to think about doing a couple of things. First, you want to make sure that after you unrack the bar that your wrists are straight. Next thing you want to do is, as you're lowering the bar, tuck your elbows to your sides. They don't have to be all the way against your sides, but you don't want them out here. So go ahead and flare your elbows and do a rep. This is what we're trying to avoid. This is not good on the shoulders. This position is much safer and a little bit more efficient for a powerful bench, okay? As you're lowering the bar to your chest, you want to make sure that the bar settles on your chest in a position where your forearm is vertical, straight up and down. You don't want the bar to be too low here. He does not have a vertical forearm, or too high here. And he's going to lose shoulder stability there. Okay, go ahead and lift. Now breathing. You can breathe any number of ways when you bench press. You can lower and inhale, and then lift and exhale. You can take your breath in at the top. This is what I like doing. Hold your breath as you lower, and then exhale as you lift. That way you're guaranteeing good, solid force production through a strong, forceful exhale as you lift the bar upward. Or you can hold your breath the entire time you're doing the lift. So breathe in at the top. Good.